Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play ActRaiser with yours truly, Emerald Sniper! Yes, I have finally gotten down in order to get to our next Let's Play project, the ActRaiser series for Super Nintendo. It took me a little while since I've been, well, I've been backed up by a few other recordings and family matters and such, but I actually got around into doing a few recordings today, so while we're at that, let us begin our adventure into this game. And I'll just enter my name here. Now, for this game, I'm going to be doing a little additive bonus to it. It's a very long game, really, but I'm going to be doing something different with it once we actually get to the main part, though. Yeah, it's basically saying that demons, evil from like hell or something is going around across the world, and it's up to us to actually stop it. And it's all because of a demon called Tanzra, the one that sealed the power I used to hold. And here we are going into the gameplay mechanics for this. Not much for me to actually have. I'm only level 1 with barely anything. But as we still go through the game, we will have more to have. But right now, let us go into the world. Right now, this is our current world. Not much to say about it, but it's there. We got Fillmore, Bloodpool, Cassandra, Itos, and Northwall, as well as the island down here, Maratna. You could probably say this is like during like when everything was together at first, but right now we're just gonna go into Fillmore. And now, let us go into Fillmore, Act 1. I just wanted to stay quiet for you to listen to the awesome music that is Fillmore Act 1. I always love this song. So what we have here is our basic 2D platformer with, let's say 2D beat 'em up platformer, but we have a hack and slash, a basic kind of one, but we get more as we play later on. Not much to say for Fillmore Act 1 other than the music. Although I am sucking right now. And the levels are relatively short. Well, some of them are. And we have our first boss of the game. A little centaur guy. He's not hard at all. Just tries to charge at you, just keep your distance when he does his charge attack. And somewhere around his half health such, or right now he will shoot laser beams at you. And I'm sucking right now. What the hell? You cannot hit the wall though. the wall is your best bet of actually getting damage on him. Just make sure you steer clear of close to him when doing close combat, and he should go down real nicely. And he's done. Now this is the main mechanic of the whole entire game. Think of SimCity, for example, but in this you're trying to construct without any, you know, elemental problems or economy problems. It's just all scripted stuff which you can actually do, which is actually a very more fun SimCity because I just don't like the game. And now for our main mechanic stuffing. Controller, whatever, stupid controller. And now we have what I like about it is that we have to carve a path for the people to actually do stuff. We're God, basically. That's probably the main thing about this. I'll get into more of that concept later, but right now they asked us in order to struck down brushes with lightning, so we just have to use our power. So let's just try to use the brushes like right here. Keep in mind the SP is your magic bar, and how many uses you're using your magic depending on what your power is. If you don't have enough SP, you cannot do much with your power. You can gain SP by, well, building, of course. Now I'm only going to show the first bits and pieces of me trying to do film more like right now. Like I said there, you don't have enough SP, you cannot do magic. So right now I'm gonna direct my people. So right now I'm going to do up this way, around here, and make sure they get around this area. Well, I kind of screwed up because my controller, but yeah. Right, you see there, you get talent and construction, and our total population of the world increases. It might sound boring and simple at first, but it gets better later on. I think the main part of this would be the SimCity build like everybody loves, but I don't know. I have a good site for this. Oh, we have another folk site. And now this is another main part of this. We can now direct the people in order to go to layers and such, which I'm going to do that right now. It will take a while for them to actually get building because there is a real-time timer inside this game. So whatever we're doing affects the timer and such. Also, when the town's under construction, you cannot use any magic or do any instructions, we'll say. You have to wait until they actually do something. So you can't do multitask. Well, the only thing you can is just kill lots of baddies with your angel. That's the only thing. And I keep messing up. Like I said, I'm only going to show off me trying to get through Fillmore for the time being as the start of the video. What I'm going to do for this game is that I am going to do a ton of jump cutting. Jump cutting as in I'm only going to show off the... Okay, I believe Steam is going crazy right now. I'll figure that later. I am only going to do important events. Like right now, they have something to tell me. That's the important events of this game. I'm only going to show those off. If they say anything of worth, I will slow down. I will only cut to that part and show it off and explain. Other than that, I am going to do so much jump cutting with building the world, just to save a lot of time and me with my poor commentary. I'm still learning, people. Keep note of that. There's something wrong with the people. And there. That's how they actually get rid of one of the monster layers. If you are able to purge the land of the monster layers, that is very good, because once the monster layer is destroyed, the revenue of the people will go increasingly up. Oh, and here's another thing. You can take offerings from the people. Stupid controller. If my controller can actually take an offering, and we have the statue, which is a bomb. Now, it's like our item base. We get only around a very few portion of items we can use. Some of them are renewable, and some are only one-time use onlys. The one-time use onlys are like plot important when creating your towns. That's probably the only reason around, and I messed up again. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Enemies that go into like any portion of the magic will get destroyed. It's a very slow and tedious process, but enough hard work and labor can make a difference. So right now I'll direct them to this areas. I believe that the estimated time for each area and world and such, well, yeah. Oh, we have another important plot point or something. And there's rain. Yes, we need rain. Like I said, we're God. That's like the main thing of this whole entire game. Ah, son of a bitch. That's also another plot point of this. The monsters aren't just there just to kill me. No, if I run out of energy, that's like something else. I can't do attacks or anything. If I run out of energy, I don't really die. I just run out of attacks. They can kill off the population, and killing off the population is not a good idea. Well, I'll get to that later, but right now we have increased our level. When we build, we also get level ups, and population is basically our experience. And they also tell you when's the next level up, when my population becomes 200. The first population was at 990. This will be a long video, folks, but I will do some jump cutting within the next videos and such. Don't worry, these boring segments will only be done with live streaming, which I have already done in the past when starting out, but yeah. And our next listen. And here's something very important. He says there's something radiating from the rock down here, right here. We're going to use our magic in order to get rid of it. And here's one of our main magic. Yes, we actually get magic in this game, finally. We get magical fire. Now, let's head back into the sky and equip our magic. It's not much, but it is magic. Magic is magic. You know what was the first thing when I actually first played this? I've kept forgetting the save. I did not know there was a save button. There was a save option in this. And I'm like, where's the save button? No, it's not here. And well, I've been doing the first part ever since childhood. Coming back to this, well, I only owned the second game, and the second game was another childhood for me. Nothing much has changed, though. I mean, people love the first game other than the second, and I can see why. I can see a lot of reasons why they like the first game instead of the second. Also, if by any other means, I probably would have actually used something like ×2 speed just to speed this up. But that's, even though this is through emulation, I don't have the game or a capture card. I'm doing this legitly. Yeah. Sometimes legit stuff really takes out of you. So right now we'll get rid of this seal area and move on. It's a good thing though. This cruiser will not stop at areas where towns and places have already been built. They only go to new spots if there is any others. And there's also pinpoint access. If we're at least one area from the lair, it will be automatically destroyed. And here we are, civilization went to level 2, so that means we get better housing. Better housing means also we get more people. Getting more people gives us more experience. You know, that sort of thing. SimCity-like. It's like the main focus of this game. See, they now build from huts to these houses. And now we gain our 3rd level. And another offering. You get quite a few offerings if you go to Fillmore first. Fillmore is recommended for most people anyways. Oh, and that's how we actually do our magic. Source of magics are also all of Clearia finds by building. You're gonna get everything from building, so you can't just be like all dickish and stuff and say like a cataclysm for people. No, you actually have to do the building. No, don't take my people away. Oh, just for future reference, wherever you're going, it will always go to that direction. It doesn't just do pinpoint, just go to the nearest area. It always goes into the direction where you're actually telling them to build, which is quite nice. Because you can get a lot of stuff done when doing Fillmore. Now for our third ceiling. Right when I was about to get the offering, we get another one. This probably is plot important. Oh, this is it. Sometimes within certain towns and areas, they can have new skills, technology, and whatever that can actually expand their empire. This comes very important when trying to build the land. Sorry for me screwing up so much. When building the land, just keep note on which cities and towns and such have these abilities. Like you see there, these bridges have been made. Another bridge can be made by this. Sorry about that, I got interrupted by parents and I was about to explain the last of it before ending the part. Yes, we're gonna have to be coming back to Fillmore and the other parts of the land very soon. And oh my, 25 minutes for the first episode, huh? Well, quite a bore, but I am building Fillmore for the first part of this whole episode for the first few parts of the Let's Play. After part 1 and part 2, I will be doing jump cuts. Alright people, I'll be doing jump cuts. That way you don't need to go all bore and grind about me trying to build. That'll be done. And after this town construction, I believe we have a good chunk of the first part done. So next time on ActRaiser, we'll be finishing building Fillmore and moving on to Act 2. I'll see you in